Hi, my name's Steve. Welcome back to the channel, working on the house. In this episode, I finally get a break with the weather and I'm feeling well enough. I decided to come outside and get some preservative on the deck frame that I've built so far. I haven't completely finished building the deck frame. I've decided that I'm going to definitely need a centre post on each side to make it a little bit more rigid. But yeah, take advantage of the weather. I can't get any more posts at the moment anyway because of the timber shortage everywhere. My usual supplier can't even give me a date of when, and another supplier has quoted me about 150 quid plus VAT for 2 posts. Well, I can't afford to justify that, so I'll just have to wait, and I'll wait for the prices to come down. So in the meantime, I may as well, before winter sets in, get some preservative on the timber while I can. I bought a load of it because there was massive shortages back during COVID, and a lot of it I've done with this Cuprinol anti-slip decking, which was the only one that I could get at the time, and I've used a load of this on the fences, which is lovely paint, lovely material to use, and it seems to have held up quite well with the weather. And then I actually got a lucky break. I think I must have just arrived as they'd stacked up the shelf, so I bought a whole load of this. I think I bought about 3 or 4 tins all at once. So I've basically stockpiled that, and that'll be ideal now. I'll slap some of that on and preserve the timber before winter sets in. Well, that's another dead brush. Storing your brushes short term, so in between, so you know, once you finish painting for the day, you don't want to clean out your brush every single day because you're wasting paint that's in the brush, and it's not very economical. So really good way of doing it is using like Ziploc bags or just plastic carrier bags, wrapping the brush up as tightly as you can, and they will keep for a good while and prevent the paint from going off. But obviously that doesn't work over a year period, so I think it's finally time to kiss this brush goodbye. Goodbye brush. You were a good brush while you lived, but now you're fit for the bin. So time to get a new one. Another little tip, if you remember, if a paint can's been standing for a really long period of time, it tends to settle. You get all the pigment, the thicker part of the paint tends to settle at the bottom of the tin. So it's a really good idea. Give the can a really good shake. And before you start, you can leave the paint can upside down. Any of the pigment or the thicker part of the paint stuck on the top of the can and eventually just drip down and mix with the rest of the other paint. So if you think ahead, like I haven't today clearly, yeah, that will just help you mix the paint and get a more even finish. that. What a beauty. This is what the shy tea assistant brings me. She's very good.